In the quiet corners of a world seeking connection, a new light emerged. Holollive English was more than just an entertainment project. It was a promise of laughter on lonely nights, a promise of friendship across digital divides. For many, it became a daily ritual, a source of comfort in uncertain times. We tuned in not just to watch streamers play games, but to spend time with friends we had never met in person. Among the constellations of Holollive English, 5 stars shone with a unique and unforgettable light. First, there was Sana Tsukumo, the speaker of space. Gentle giant, cosmic proportions, warm kindness, laughter infectious, art streams as calm creativity, reminded us to be kind to ourselves and others, embodiment of comfort. Then came Ceres Fauna, the keeper of nature, voice like a forest breeze, a sanctuary for viewers. Mume Nanashi, the guardian of civilization, delightfully chaotic, endlessly curious. Of course, no story of Holollive English is complete without its 2 titans, Gura and Amelia Watson. Sana Tsukumo's journey was one of quiet, profound impact. As the speaker of space, her concept was immense, almost unimaginably large. Yet, her presence was anything but intimidating. Sana was the personification of a warm hug. She approached streaming with a gentle and patient spirit that immediately put her audience at ease. Her art streams were about creating beautiful pictures, and they were sessions of communal therapy. Her most significant contribution was her unwavering message of kindness. Yet her farewell had the same grace and kindness that defined her career. Ceres Fauna and Mume Nanashi debuted together as part of Council, and their dynamic was pure complementary magic. Fauna, the keeper of nature, was a bastion of calm. With her soothing voice and gentle demeanor, she cultivated a community known as the Saplings, who flocked to her for comfort and relaxation. She had a subtle, witty humor that would catch you by surprise. Mume Nanashi, the guardian of civilization, was the perfect storm to Fauna's calm. One moment, she would offer a surprisingly profound insight into history or art, and the next, she would forget what game she was playing. Her iconic humans, childlike wonder, beautiful, messy, forgetful. The bond between Fauna and Mume was a cornerstone of the Council generation. Their eventual graduations, years later, felt like the turning of a great page in a beloved book. When Holollive Myth debuted, no one could have predicted the tidal wave of success that was coming. At the forefront of that wave was Gura, the small shark with a colossal presence. Her rhythmic talent, and her gremlin-like energy created a perfect storm of charisma. She became the face of a movement, the first VTuber to break milestone after milestone. Her partner in crime, Amelia Watson, was the brilliant, chaotic mastermind. Amy captivated with her wit and creativity, investigating her fellow members, her infamous ground-pounding antics. Aim's humor was sharp, a little salty, and honestly, incredibly relatable. Aim Same, as the duo was affectionately known, was a whirlwind of collaborative energy. Unpredictable, hilarious, always entertaining. Whether they were building magnificent structures in Minecraft or fumbling their way through a horror game, their chemistry was undeniable. Their graduations, announced years into their storied careers, felt like the end of Holollive English's foundational chapter. Behind the bright smiles and seamless streams lay a world of unseen challenges. The life of a Holollive talent is a demanding one, a constant balancing act between performance, creativity, personal well-being. For every hour of live entertainment, there were countless hours of unseen labor, planning content, preparing assets, practicing songs, engaging with the community on social media. This relentless schedule can lead to burnout, a silent struggle that many creators face. Maintaining a private life becomes nearly impossible when you are one of the most recognizable faces on the internet. The deep parasocial bonds that make VTubing so special can also create intense expectations. Fans, with the best of intentions, can inadvertently add to the pressure. Demanding more content, more collaborations, more time, the talents had to learn how to set boundaries to protect their mental health, a difficult task when your job is built on being accessible and open. Ultimately, the decision to graduate is the most personal and difficult challenge of all, born from weeks, months, years of introspection. It was a choice to prioritize themselves, their health, their future, their happiness, over the continuation of a career, no matter how successful. The announcement of a graduation always hits the community like a sudden storm. A collective breath is held across the globe. When the words are finally spoken, a wave of shock and sadness washes over everyone. Disbelief, then a torrent of sorrow that floods social media, fan forums, and Discord servers. It is a shared communal grief for a light that is about to go out. For the 5 members we followed so closely, each graduation announcement was a unique heartbreak. Sadness slowly makes way for a powerful desire to celebrate. Creating tribute videos, organizing art compilations, flooding mentions with love and gratitude. The final graduation stream is a profoundly emotional experience. Laughter and tears, a highlight reel of cherished memories. The chat moves at an impossible speed, a waterfall of hearts, supportive messages, and tearful goodbyes. When the screen finally fades to black for the last time, an empty silence remains. But in that silence, we are not alone. Though their streams may have ended, the legacies of these 5 members echo eternally within Holollive and its community. Sana Tsukumo left behind a legacy of infinite kindness. She taught a generation of fans that gentleness is a superpower. Ceres Fauna leaves a legacy of peace. Her influence lives in every VTuber who prioritizes comfort and relaxation. Mume Nanashi leaves a legacy of curiosity and joyful chaos, freedom to be imperfect, to be silly, to embrace your quirks. Together, they demonstrated the power of friendship and balance. Gargura, a legacy of trailblazing. She rewrote the rulebook and proved this medium had global appeal. Amelia Watson, a legacy of boundless creativity. She showed a stream could be a detective investigation, a variety show, an interactive story. These 5 women did more than just entertain. They left memories that became a core part of their fans' lives. Inside jokes, the emotional moments, the triumphant celebrations. These are not just clips on the internet. They are cherished memories and lessons about friendship, courage, and authenticity. Beautiful echoes in the Holoverse. The graduation of a beloved talent feels like an ending, and in many ways, it is. A chapter closes, and a unique voice falls silent. Each member who departs takes a piece of our collective heart with them. We are left with memories and a void where their streams used to be, a testament to how deeply they touched our lives. However, the spirit of Holollive English is not defined by any single individual. It is living, evolving, growing. The foundation built by Sana, Fauna, Mume, Gura, Ame, along with their fellow members, created a culture of creativity, community, connection. This culture is the true legacy, passed to each new generation who inherits the lessons and love that came before. The future of Holollive English is bright, new talents bringing dreams, personalities, and quirks to the stage. As fans, our role is to welcome them with open hearts and be part of the next chapter in this ever-unfolding story. Today is October 10th, 2025. The curtain has fallen on some of our favorite acts, but the stage is set for a new dawn, and the enduring spirit of Holollive English shines on.